Hi, Jackie Lewis from Bionic Buzz. We're here at the Hollywood Museum today in Hollywood, California. And it's a mixed emotion day because we're here to celebrate Judy Tenuta, comedian, amazing person. We're doing a celebration of life today. So that's what she wanted. She wanted us to celebrate her life and have a good time. So her friends and family are going to be gathered here today, including many celebrities. So stay tuned. So here we are at Judy Tenuta's memorial at the Hollywood Museum. So how are you feeling today, Kathy?
Well, it's a mixture of feeling happy and sad and inspired because she was in a lot of pain and I know where she went, and she went up to meet a choir of angels when she entered heaven. So I know they were very happy to see her, and I know that she's entertaining them all. And she was such a special spirit, and she broke so many of the glass ceilings, and there were a lot of people that went after her that were there to pick up the shards and have her shine. And she's always an inspiration to me.
Yeah, she was an amazing person. Do you have any special story that you could share with us? Or?
Well, I first met her when we were doing a movie in Chicago called Dr. Spine. And she was so laid back when I first met her. And then when I would see her at like Hollywood museums, galas and things that were having, she was always so sparkling. And there wasn't any one particular story. It's the whole compilation of who she was. And every time that you would see her, she would look straight at you. You knew that she was focused exactly on, how are you? And she had the greatest glitter on her eyes. So I went online and I got some glitter to do a little paean to Judy. So I have her glitter and I have her flowers and I have, hopefully, her spirit.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much. Thank you. Where can we find you on social media for all your fans?
I am on Kathy Garver fan page on Facebook and Kathy Garver's personal page and Kathy Garver's group. And then I'm on Instagram at KG Cissy and Twitter at Kathy Garver _ Twitter.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
So tell the audience your name.
George Geary.
And George, what do you do?
I write a lot of books, mostly historical books on Hollywood restaurants and award-winning books. And back up my life, I did all the food on Golden Girls, all the cheesecakes and things like that. So I worked at Paramount Studios
for a number of years. That's really interesting. That's great.
It kept everybody fed. I had to do 7 cheesecakes for every Friday night taping. So.
And did you know Judy?
Very well. And I first met her when I was in my teens. And I was with some friends, and we were at one of her events in Irvine, California. And I knew that was the night I fell in love with her. It was funny because we're sitting there in the front row because they put all the smoking people in the back. And we were sitting there for her comedy routine, like I said, Irvine, and she looked down at us. She goes, "What are you boys doing here? They don't like us here," referring to they had just passed a gay initiative to where they could kick you out of jobs and things like that. And she was like, "We all shouldn't be here." And I knew what she meant. She knew what I meant. And so then later, and a few years later, we kept keeping in contact and stuff like that. So
that's wonderful. Yeah. She was always supportive.
She was very supportive of the gay community, which was phenomenal. She was before everybody else, I would say. and she didn't get her dues, really.
Yeah, I think she was before everybody else on a lot of things. She was an amazing, amazing person.
Yeah, and I'm one of her sex puppets, she said.
I love that.
Yeah.
So now that's
I
going to
didn't
be
look
that,
like any of them
that-
from
that-
Dr. Pepper commercials,
Right.
if you remember those, you know.
Right.
That's what was crazy.
That's going to be our quote of the day.
Yeah, a sex puppet.
So where can we find you on social media?
GeorgeGeary.com, and my next book is coming out in 2 weeks.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Take care.
So here we are with Erin Murphy. So kind of mixed emotions tonight, huh, Erin?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm always happy to be at the Hollywood Museum. Not happy that I'm here honoring a dear friend of mine, but I'm glad I can honor her.
So any special stories that you can share with you and Judy?
I have many. I've known Judy since the 80s. I spoke at her funeral yesterday. I'm going to tell a bunch later. I'm trying to go for a laugh. I talked at her funeral yesterday, and it was sad, but I still went for a couple giggles because I knew Judy would have liked that. But lots of stories. Just she was an amazing person who was beautiful and funny and nothing at all like her persona that everyone knew. She's just kind, wonderful person.
What do you think her legacy is going to be?
I think she will forever be the love goddess. Everyone loved her, and I mean, she was funny, and she was, philanthropic, where she'd give back to the community, and I think people who knew her loved her because she was so kind.
And where can we find you on social media?
Everywhere. I don't self-promote. I'm on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and if you Google me, you'll find me. But I mean, when I do shows, they promote me. But if people want to follow me, they can. I don't ask them to.
You're a beloved, person from what you do now, and obviously being Tabitha. So everybody really, really cares for you. I love your outfit. This is great.
Thank you. Oh, thanks. Escada. It's fancy.
And you have a little pink in honor.
I do. I'm a little sexy later for Judy.
I think she would love this.
Of course she would love this. Absolutely. I didn't want to wear black. She wouldn't want that.
Well, take care. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Great to see you always.
Hi, Vern. Today is a really tough day for all of us, I think.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it is Judy's birthday. Yes.
That I did not know.
The date was selected because it's her birthday and she loved birthdays. So that's why we're here.
To celebrate her life. She, I think, was an inspiration to so many of us. And obviously, you've shared so much with her. What do you think her legacy is?
Her legacy? She's iconic. She's the petite flower.
She's the love goddess.
The Aphrodite of the accordion. The princess of panty shields. And the love goddess. Yes. And normally, she would be walking the carpet and I would go behind. Because I'm usually the plus one.
Well, and she's with you tonight. I know that.
Yes, by the way, I asked her earlier today to stop the rain.
To stop,
The rain.
and she did.
She did. So we all thank Judy for stopping the rain today.
We love Judy. No one like her. For me personally, just an inspiration for women, for comedians. She's just one of the most incredible people ever. And obviously she had you by her side. And I think that's so important, right? That support. And someone who just, loved her for who she was.
Yes.
So happy birthday to Judy. And I know tonight she wants a celebration. A celebration of...
Celebration tonight. Yes, absolutely.
And we're going to celebrate her. Thank you. So here we are with Patrika Darbo at a mixed event, right? Mixed emotions.
I think it's mixed emotions and stuff, but tonight, yesterday we said goodbye, and today we're going to celebrate her joyous life and how much we loved her, so that makes it the best.
Yeah, and there's no one like Judy, right?
Oh, no, there's nobody like Judy. And I think, She's here. She's here, especially in this iconic institution that we're in. And I hate to call it an institution because there's going to be so many crazy people here today. but anyway, she's with us. That makes it nice. It makes it nice.
And the Hollywood Museum actually has some displays. They're honoring her, so that's wonderful.
That was great. And if anybody goes over to the Hollywood Cemetery, she has a beautiful little niche that was designed. And it's got so much memorabilia in it and everything. It's beautiful. So everybody will love it. So please go to see it.
Do you have any funny story that you can share with us tonight, or just?
No, because I think they're all X-rated. No, we had a good time together. Let's just put it that way.
I love that. And obviously you're back on Days of Our Lives.
I was. I'm not. I've got one more thing airing. Hopefully they'll ask me back again. I've been back several times, so I'm very fortunate. Yes.
Well, we love you. Where can we find you on social media?
Patrika Darbo. Patrika Darbo's Facebook, Darbo Patrika. I don't know. At this point with Elon Musk, who the hell knows if I'm the real person or not at this point. So anyway, I'm out there. You can find me. No initials, just Patrika Darbo. There you go. Or Darbo Patrika. There you go.
I love that. Love your outfit too.
Honey, it's a raincoat, but who knew in Southern California? And I have natural curly hair, so I got to keep it dry. Otherwise, I'll be this big in a few minutes.
I know, but it's a perfect match. I love it.
Yes. For Judy, yes, that's it.
It's her colors, bright.
Bright. And I think I put a flower on my chest. Whoop, inside that somewhere. There's a pin with a flower somewhere in there. Anyway.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jackie, very much. I'll talk to you later for sure. Thank you, everyone.
So we're here with Kate Linder at, I've been telling everybody it's a mixed emotion day.
It's definitely that. It's, Judy was an amazing person, so talented. She was my friend. I feel her. I still think she's still here. And but we're here to celebrate her, and so what can you do? She's gone way too long, way too soon is what I'm trying to say. Way too soon. Yeah.
And how long have you known Judy, Kate?
Oh gosh, I've known her a really long time. I don't know how many years, but we've done all kinds of events together, and so been a number of years.
Any special stories you can share about Judy? Or
it's just, it's just the one thing I will say about her is she was fearless. When I think of her, that's what comes to mind. She was totally fearless. She's so talented. And that's, that makes a good actress and good, comedian, good, because she would just do anything. She was just out there. And people loved her, and she was a very good friend. She could be crazy, and yet when you needed her as a friend, she was always there too.
Yeah, she made everybody laugh. She made everybody smile. I think she broke a lot of ceilings for women. We were talking about that earlier, like she was just the first one out there, one of the first comedians, and really did a lot for women, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. She absolutely did.
So obviously your anniversary on Young and the Restless, right?
Right. It's my 40th, and the show's now coming up on their 50th anniversary of the show, so that's unbelievable and exciting and everything, so it's going to be good, really good.
And where can people find you on social media, Kate?
If you go to katelinder.com, you'll be able to just... it's all right there. You can click on my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's all right there.
Thank you so much.
Jackie, thank you.
So, first of all, I love your outfits because I can see they're an ode to Judy.
True that. I also think that she attracted kind of fellow weirdos.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wore the beret
Yes,
with the
did.
flower just for Judy,
You
because
did.
there was a sketch she did with a beret.
That's true.
Perhaps making fun of French people. I don't know.
Or just honoring
them,
perhaps.
No, she mocked a lot of
That's
people
true, she
in a
did.
loving way.
But I think Judy would appreciate
Anything
the
fluffy.
fluffiness, definitely the shine.
Sparkly and fluffy.
What's this?
Yes, the crown. Yes.
The goddess.
Yes.
She was a goddess.
Ode to goddess.
But you know what? She was also an incredibly loving person. And it seems like everyone thought she was their best friend.
Yeah.
Because she never held back.
Absolutely.
And
Well, she was my best friend.
No
Was
way.
she really?
Oh my God.
She's tricking us and being mean. Okay.
Oh, I agree.
You know, 'cause she was so kind. She was
You're
so
good.
kind.
You're very good.
I know, she's on top
I was
of
like,
things.
Wait a minute. You were going
She was
with-
really
But you were so
kind.
real. You're very, very talented.
Yes. We should hire her.
Yeah, for something. We're gonna write something for you, maybe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So obviously, any story with Judy or just overall, just
I have one.
Go.
Well, she was at my house once, and she loved to do TikTok and other
Yes.
YouTube
They
videos.
they're
And
out
for
there.
some
Look at her
reason-
TikToks.
I was sitting down, and she was above me, and I was right near her boobs.
Yes.
And I went, "I'm like your baby."
I
and
remember the baby moment.
So suddenly,
the other boob.
she decided I was her baby.
Yeah.
So for a few times, I became Judy's baby, and I was honored to be Judy's baby.
I remember this moment. I believe I was the other boob.
Yes, and
I really,
you
I think
probably-
I was.
you actually were
I really,
standing on the
yes,
other
I
side.
remember this like it was
And
yesterday.
I wanted to regress, so it
Yes.
was good for me.
And for me, I mean, I just when I think of her, I'm an artist, and I made a painting for her, and I called it Judy's Angel, and I brought it to her the last week before she passed, and she loved it, and it was a beautiful moment. And then at one point she was getting tired, so she was wearing these yellow socks that were extremely cute, and she
the
had
sock
tiny
moment.
feet.
She was
And so
petite,
she had
petite flower.
the tiny feet, and so it was like going to be this serious moment, right? Like a goodbye. And I looked at her feet, and I said, "These are the cutest feet I ever saw." And then I started kissing her feet and tickling, and she laughed, and she said, "Don't make me laugh." It was very, very cute. It was a very beautiful, cute kissing the tiny
She
feet
loved
moment.
to make people laugh,
Yes.
though. That was her joy.
For sure.
That was her joy.
And she was just light and love, and she would love that we're all dressed all fancy and glamoury,
Yes.
and having a good time laughing
Absolutely.
about her and the booby moment and the tiny feet.
Yes.
I love it. Love your outfits. Love your joy. Give us your names and where we can find you on social media.
Annie Wood. Instagram is Annie Wood World, and Twitter is Annie Wood.
And I'm Stephanie Herb, and my Instagram is Stephanie_Herb_official. I didn't pick that name. And also Twitter. I don't know if Twitter's going to crash, but Herbness,
now.
ERBNESS.
Yes.
You can find me there.
Yes. And our website's AnnieWood.com.
And StephanieHerb.com.
Bam!
Yeah.
Bam!
Ooh. Thank you, guys. Have fun.
Thank you.
So today we're here with mixed emotions, I think. So tell us what Judy meant to you.
Well,
A lot.
yeah, a lot. She was my bestie, so.
How long did you know her?
I've known Judy since New York MTV days. So I hit the streets in '86, so probably around about '86, '87. So we go back a long way, a long way. I've got lots of secrets, and I promised that I would keep them to myself. So
Nothing you can share. Well, I can imagine. But I feel like she was so iconic, wasn't she?
absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, we've been at many a place, many a
Yeah,
night.
I think it's the thing that I love about her, and I didn't know her nearly as well as Julie, but you walk in a room and she would just light it up and make everybody feel special. Like, even if she just met you, that was a gift that she had.
Yeah, it's just heartbreaking. So, as much as you want to say, it's really hard to sum her up, in sort of like in a short amount of time, because she's done so much and she's such an amazing woman, just that in itself. And then with the other stuff on top, it's kind of sad that she was so tiny. So, but nobody knows how tiny she was because she's such a big character. But she will be missed, and I love her very much.
Thank you for taking the time, and we really appreciate it. Thank you. So here we are with Stephanie Miller. We were saying today is a very mixed emotion day, but we're here to celebrate Judy. So tell me a little bit about your relationship with Judy.
Well, first of all, it's election eve here in the United States. I'm a political host, and Judy was a regular on my show all the time, and I believe in a blues tsunami tomorrow because why? It could happen. It could happen, as Judy would say. And I think that was her anthem of positive energy, don't you? I mean, I literally, every email or text I ever sent her to ask her to do anything, first of all, she never said no, and she always said, it could happen. And then she would show up, whether it was for my show or my tour or a party, and she was, as many of us know, not just the funniest, but the kindest, the most generous, not just performer, but person. Yeah.
Absolutely, and I think iconic for women, right? I mean, she broke ceilings, I think, right?
Yeah, I can't tell you the generation of women that she has inspired. And, the words I heard yesterday, I hosted the funeral, and the words I heard most were fearless and one of a kind. And that's absolutely right. There is no one like, I remember her with a, purple boa at my Prince dance party. I remember her, like Elaine Boozler talked about when they did pool classes, she would wear glitter eyeshadow and a tiara in the pool. And that's that's Judy, She sang Carpenter's songs with me endlessly at a Carpenter's karaoke party till they had to kick us all out, But she just, she was, it's why she's the love goddess. She was pure love. It's hard to say was, isn't it? She feels like still she's pure love. She will always be with us. She's a legend.
Yeah, it is. So tell us just a little bit about what you're doing right now. You have your show, of course.
Yeah, well, I'm doing my Stephanie Miller radio show, which I've been doing 11 billion years since Judy and I were, child stars. So, I'm still doing the radio show. I'm on SiriusXM and Free Speech TV, and, she did the funniest little thing. They're going to show the clip tonight of her with her little Judy puppet doing anti-Trump stuff. It was hilarious. So, I know she's with us for Election Day tomorrow.
Oh, she will be, I'm sure. Well, thank you, Stephanie, and nice to see you.
You too. Thanks so much.
So here we are. I'm saying today is a lot of mixed emotions, isn't it?
It is. It's just hard to imagine. Our dear Judy is not with us, but she is with us in spirit.
Very much so. When I think about Judy, we were just embarking on a friendship. I think I met her right before the pandemic started, and we hit it off immediately because I'm aware of the joy that she has spread across the world during her career, and she was the very definition of courage during her illness. Her light will shine brightly for generations to come, and she's making them laugh up in heaven right now as we speak.
Well, that I know.
So true, so true. Well put, Mitch.
Thank you.
And tell us about some of the displays you have in her honor today.
Well, we're really thrilled. We've got several of her costumes on here in the lobby, on the third floor, and upstairs. You'll see them and you'll recognize them. Her toy accordions, her costumes she wore on stage, even her shoes. Most women don't let their shoes out of their sight, but we have a pair of Miss Tenuta's shoes, the Love Goddess's shoes.
And I feel she's an icon. Don't you think so?
She is. She has been, she is, and she always will be. She broke so many barriers, don't you think?
Completely. I mean, who else played an accordion and told jokes and acted so silly that she would just break up an entire room and everyone's stress would just leave immediately? That's the gift she brought to us, and she'll be missed forever.
Definitely.
So true. We've got a photograph of her about 12 years old, serious, playing the accordion. It's adorable. It's on display. It's adorable.
And obviously, just tell us a little bit about your museum.
What can I tell you about the Hollywood Museum? It's the official museum of Hollywood, thanks to our honorary mayor, Johnny Grant. We have more than 10,000 exhibits showcasing more than 100 years of Hollywood history, not only of the entertainment industry, but of Hollywood community, how it grew because of this entertainment industry. And today we have our council member, Mitch O'Farrell, who keeps us safe and keeps us moving and moving forward, and we keep growing. It's fabulous.
Well, it's because you have a one-of-a-kind collection that is unrivaled with any other museum. This is the Museum of Hollywood, and people should really come and visit this incredible space. There is nothing else like it.
And I believe Judy loved it here, and I believe Judy comes and visits every day.
Well, this is Judy's happy place, and she wanted to have a party, and she wanted to do it here. So we're thrilled to be able to do this for our dear Judy.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
She is a reminder of the joy of laughter and living and caring about other people, which is all of those her specialties. And she's going to be missed deeply in our profession.
Well, it's lovely to see you. God bless you, Joanne.
I love seeing you, my darling. How nice. Okay, take care.
Take care.
You see this celebration of life today. It is a celebration. Judy wanted everybody to have a good time, and she wanted everybody to celebrate her life, her career, and that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. V has did a beautiful service yesterday, and it's going to be an equally beautiful celebration of life. And V, I know that Judy is smiling down, and V asked Judy to stop the rain at a certain time tonight, and the rain stopped exactly at that time. So there you go. So I'd like to introduce to you at this time. She's the founder and president of the Hollywood Museum, the past chair of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, past chair of the Hollywood Historic Trust that controls the Hollywood Walk of Fame, board member of the California Historic and Endowment Board, national board member of the Smithsonian, and founder and president of the Jose Turby Foundation, host of the radio show Hollywood's Hidden Treasures on 790 AM KBC Talk Radio every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Would you please welcome, we are in her house this evening, would you please welcome Miss Donelle Dadigan.
Actually going to hold it. And I'm going to drink at the same time. Anyway, I want to thank you all for joining us here at the Hollywood Museum in the historic Max Factor building for Judy Tenuta's celebration of life. This was Judy's happy place. Can you feel the love in the room? Yeah. Can you feel the love for Judy? Yeah. You know, we have many wonderful speakers and videos this evening celebrating our Judy Tenuta. And I'm sure some of us tonight may share with everyone a similar thought or two or experience with the love goddess. I know we all look forward to each and every word remembering our dear Judy. Judy was one of a kind, with a pure heart, who truly wished the best for all of us. And I want to tell you that Judy and I had several conversations throughout these past few years about how she wanted to celebrate her life if and when. And she wanted a party, and V chose today, as it's Judy's birthday. You know, Judy was a great friend of the Hollywood Museum. Many of you that come to our events had seen her throughout the years. And Judy and V, as I said, have attended many events, and V was so proud of his Judy. He enjoyed watching her shine on the red carpet, with interviews, and with her fans. From the opening night parties for our exhibits to the Oscar dinner each year, that was held here pre-COVID with Roger Neal. Judy was truly a great supporter of the museum and is part of our Hollywood Museum family. In our lobby, we have a special tribute to Judy, complete with her full costume along with photos and even one of Judy's accordions, a toy accordion, that was graciously loaned by Judy's partner V, who was ready to marry her, and to quote V, any day, any time. and Judy recently promoted V to the status of Fiancé. You know, Judy, and that was not anything easy to get, let me tell you, so congratulations. She actually said it out loud and many times, so God bless you and God bless her. You know, we all know our Judy, petite in size, with an amazing, bubbly personality. She was outgoing and gregarious and made all of her fans feel special. But to the few who knew her well, she was an extremely private person. Just ask me. Judy loved flowers, and especially she loved the color pink. Judy's big pink flower on stage. This was something extraordinary from yesterday, from her service. She is definitely here with us tonight. You know, as I said, Judy loved flowers, and she loved animal print. And she loved this jacket on me, so I'm wearing this tonight, especially for Judy. So how many of you have seen Judy perform live on TV variety shows or in nightclubs, or seen a video of Judy with her famous accordions? How many? Raise your hands. V told me many years ago, for every holiday and special occasion, when it was time to start thinking about what to get Judy for those moments in life, it turns out this wasn't such an easy task. V said his dilemma was always, what do you get someone who already has everything? And so V started the tradition of giving Judy very colorful, one-of-a-kind, hand-painted, accessorized toy accordions that Judy enjoyed playing and using in her acts and videos. We have one here tonight on display on the stage, and one is on display in her exhibit in our lobby. I remember the discussion we had one afternoon years ago in Max Factor's world-famous makeup rooms that were downstairs right off the lobby when you came in this evening. And of course, we were in the redheads only room. Of course we were. Judy loved these makeup rooms and loved that this is where Hollywood's makeup king Max Factor gave all the famous golden era actresses their look. You know, Judy was a master at looking her best. No matter what makeup room she was in, even for blondes and for brunettes and of course redheads, this was no small feat. Judy was talented in everything she did and everything that she touched and everything that she felt. You know, Judy had a wig for every hair color imaginable under the sun, from red to blonde to even blue, purple, pink. I mean, after all, what great comedian and entertainer worth their salt doesn't have the ability to change the color of their hair in 20 minutes and back again within 20 minutes after they walk off stage, after they finish performing their show? That was our Judy, and all the while playing a few riffs on her accordion. I remember like it was yesterday, Judy was here at the museum, happily conversing with many of her fans about her exhibit showcased on the 3rd floor as part of our annual LGBTQ exhibit that we do in partnership with Los Angeles City Councilmember Mitch O'Farrell, who is with us here this evening with his partner George. I see George is in the back, and Mitch is here. Fabulous. So now, let's talk about the important stuff. How many of us have enjoyed Judy's videos on Facebook, especially the ones showing Judy eating strawberry pie in her closet? These great videos have always made us laugh out loud, and we could hardly wait to see Judy's next video from her walk-in closet. You know, V would bring Judy her fresh strawberry pies to eat in her closet for her videos. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't bake them yourself, you know? But you know, she would do this in her closet, and it was just so adorable and made all of us laugh. And then she'd enjoy another bite or two during the day and maybe another bite after dinner. Well, tonight's dessert of mini strawberry pies is in honor of our dear Judy, in the tradition of Judy eating strawberry pie in her closet. And did you know, V told us that German chocolate cake is Judy's favorite cake and birthday cake. So let's give a big thank you to Judy's good friend, Frank Sheftel, for bringing Judy's special birthday cake tonight. I have a question. Frank, did you bake the cake?
If they love it, I baked it.
Okay. Well, Judy's birthday cake will be making its debut later in the program. And we all know Judy was inspired. And she was a great comedian, a loving fiancé to V, a savvy woman who certainly knew her way around all aspects of the professional comedy game. And, of course, life. Judy loved life. And I saw with my own eyes V's devotion to Judy and Judy's devotion to her fiancé, V. My heart breaks for V. You took beautiful care of your Judy. And you are the best partner Judy could have ever asked for. You understood Judy, and Judy knew it. And Judy always knew of the exceptional care and love you gave her. I saw this with my own eyes. I felt this with my own heart. The love between Judy and V. At this time, I offer my deepest condolences to V, to all of Judy's family, extended family, and friends who are here this evening. I can only imagine, maybe that's Judy calling. I can only imagine how Judy touched so many of our lives and made our lives better in so many different ways. She certainly did this for me. Laughter is one of the greatest gifts, and Judy gave this gift to us all. Judy, I cannot imagine a single day where we will not continue to think of you, and sometimes even making us laugh out loud as you guide us through certain things that are happening during the days. After all, it could happen. We will always remember your all-important and strong love. Dear Judy, all of us join together to pray for you. We all love you until we meet again. Thank you.
I think you grabbed my rundown by mistake. I'd be in trouble without that, that's for sure. All right, let's keep this moving along. I think I'll just take this out like Donelle did, be easier. Right now I want to bring up another friend of Judy's, and he's done such a great job representing Hollywood in the 13th District here in Los Angeles. Would you please, and he's a great friend of the Hollywood Museum, would you please welcome Mr. Mitch O'Farrell.
Thank you so much, Roger. Judy Tenuta. Even the name evokes joy, does it not?
Yes.
I remember first seeing her on television. I can't remember what it was, what channel, or when it was, but it was many, many years ago. And I immediately loved Judy Tenuta for her wacky, hilarious renditions and her jokes, combined with that accordion. And so for all of these decades, she has spread joy and given of herself to the rest of the world. And I would argue that there is no greater gift than you can give to bring joy in this very complex sometimes joyless world. That is her gift to humanity, and I will never forget that gift. And that will keep on giving well into the future. So let's give it up for Judy Tenuta. I would describe my relationship with Judy as a burgeoning friendship because I always saw her here. The first time I met her was at the Reel to Reel, the LGBT exhibit every June. And we were fast friends. We were sitting right back there in those two chairs, cutting it up with each other instantly. And every time I was here, she would put her arm through mine and we would walk around, and she was my pal. And I just am glad that I got just a little sense of who she is and what a beautiful person she was and what a beautiful soul she is. You know, sometimes it takes someone like Judy Tenuta to remind us mere mortals to never, ever take anything for granted. And I think that's her gift for me right now. It's what I'm thinking about with her and her legacy. She is leaving a rich legacy for the entire world, way beyond this room. And to her loved ones, I can only imagine what you're feeling, but what I know about Judy Tenuta is that she would want you to feel joy, spread joy with the rest of the world and your friends to help make this world a better place, because she was selfless in every single way. What a beautiful soul. Heaven gained an angel, and she'll be shining down on all of us for infinity. So thank you so much for giving me a moment, and God love Judy Tenuta. Thank you so much. Thank you, Roger. Thank you, Donelle. Thank you, Steve.
Let's hear from Mr. Mitch O'Farrell. Come on. Well, I'm getting ready to bring, you know, people use the word legend a lot, but we definitely have a legend in the house, several legends in the house, actually. But the one I'm about to bring up, she was a good friend of Judy's, and that's evidenced by the photos you'll see during this program tonight. She's the #1 liberal radio host in the country with 6 million listeners, heard on SiriusXM and Free Speech TV. With multiple nominations to the Radio Hall of Fame, her sexy liberal comedy tour has sold out across the country and produced the #1 comedy album. And I just want to say she did a great job yesterday emceeing the service. She was fabulous. She was funny. We laughed. We cried. But right now, it's Stephanie Miller.
Roger Neal, fellow legend. Doesn't that mean you're really fucking old? I don't know. By the way, V, I think that Judy would appreciate how airbrushed this photo is. For all of us women of a certain age, though she was beautiful inside and out, as we know, right? Yes, I hosted the funeral yesterday, which is a gig for a comedian, right? Kathleen Dadigan was like, "You killed." Thank you. I told Kathleen, she was freaking out in the back of the funeral, and she was like, "I'm not a headliner, I'm only a middle." I'm like, "Get it together, Kathleen Dadigan." And she was hilarious, and she got off when Judy gave her the light, which was, there was a beautiful light that came through the chapel yesterday. You know, I guess I said yesterday, I think it's all true, right? But we're such a diverse city here in Hollywood. It's amazing for all of us to be of the same religion, and it is Judaism, isn't it? Say it with me. You know, it's like I was saying on the red carpet, V, like they were saying, like, what did Judy mean to you? Or it's so hard to answer, isn't it? You know, when we called her the love goddess, it's because she really did. She was made of love. She spread love. You know, for those of us in the LGBTQ community, she was not gay, and yet she made us all feel loved. She made us all feel accepted. You know, I'm a political pundit. We are on election eve here. And I am thinking and praying and hoping for a blue wave because, as Judy would say, it could happen! Didn't she always make you feel like it could happen? That's the most positive mantra. And I guess, you know, I can't really say it any other way other than that Judy was not just the funniest, as you all know. She just was the kindest, most generous, not just performer in Hollywood, but person. And I loved hearing all the stories yesterday. Dan Tenuta, who's here, her brother. I was saying that I always describe Judy as electric as a performer, and then I found out that all 5 of her brothers are electricians. Of course. But you told a great story about how everybody else would prank call pizzas to people's houses.